Hey, what's going on, guys? Rich Boy J back in the house, about to start working on this Corvus. I've actually been working on it quite a bit. It's like sitting behind me. However, I'm going to be working on it like the bottom section of it, so it's gotten so large to where I can't like have it in front of me and work on it. You can see I have just a cluster of parts sitting all in front of me, and I'm going to have to try to do my best to find them. But nonetheless, I'm super excited to finally be streaming once again. Life has just been very hectic lately. Your boy just recovered from strep throat, so I'm feeling much better now. Able to stream, able to work on my mock. I really do think you guys are going to enjoy this week's update. I got some pretty good work done on the actual Vardos mock, so this week's update is not just going to be on the Corvus. But I kind of started working on that courtyard area, and it's looking pretty freaking good. But I know you guys are going to want to see it, so I'm going to pull it out right now. I got the Corvus. Hopefully I don't break this thing. It's getting so much heavier, but this is it. I can't even get the whole thing in frame. But yeah, this is the Corvus, guys. See if I can show you guys the bottom of it. Kind of awkward to hold like this, but I think you get the idea. So right now I'm going to be basically working on this section in here. But I'm going to go ahead and set this thing back down behind me so we can get working on it. So I got my LED file pulled up beside me, and I am ready to go. So how's everyone doing? It's been a little bit of time, not as long as it had been before the last time I had streamed, but nonetheless a decent amount of time. How's everyone been? Appreciate that, Brickwiz. What's going on, homie? Noah's asking, can I sing Cold Like Hoth? Not right now. Did you guys see Ryan's new video about the 501st Battle Pack? There's a little song feature in there from yours truly. Yours truly. Where am I? One by one. How'd you guys like that? So the funny thing about that is that's part of a song that I'm planning on releasing at some point, and I'd already written a pretty decent portion of it, and then Ryan hit me up and he's like, hey, I need you to do like a video on or something on like how would a 501st Battle Pack change your life, and I was like, oh, I have the perfect idea for this. So I sent that over to him, and he seemed to like it quite a bit, so that was pretty cool. What's going on, collecting bricks? Austin Nash says, what percentage are you done with this mock, bro? That's a great question. It's so, I mean, if I'm just thinking about like the percentage that I've covered on the tables out there, I'd say probably like 35 to 40%. That's not including the Corvus. It really just depends. I have to like get it built, but I have all the parts here, so it's really just a matter of finally getting it built. Ooh, shout out to Jedi Bob. He says the 501st eliminated a bunch of my Jedi friends. Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro. There will always be Jedi out there. You got Broom Kid. Broom Kid's still out there. Barker Dice says, yo, I missed your streams. Haven't been here in a while due to constant practices and loads of homework, of course. I'm hoping my boyos are succeeding at life. Austin Nash says, keep up the good work, homie. Keep it real, bro. You know I always keep it real. I keep it real. Have you guys seen that movie, what's it called? It's with Jamie Kennedy, and he's like a breakdancer. Kicking It Old School. How many of you have actually seen that film? And there's actually a reason I bring it up, but first I want to see if anyone has actually seen that movie before I embarrass myself with an outdated reference. Zandieboi says, can we get a 501st Battle Pack? But, like, really, though. 2Bricks Lego Studio says, what is the coolest building technique you've seen? That's so hard to answer because, I mean, there's so many, it's hard to pick one. But if I had to, like, honestly, the one that, like, really sticks out to me, like, the technique that I saw and I was like, oh, I have to use that, is actually one that we used on, Crate, using the like trans black 1x2 bricks stacked on top of each other to kind of replicate smoke. I really did like that for the Crash TIE Fighter, so that's one of the cooler ones I've seen. And if you guys remember the Scarif mock, the like technique we use for the palm trees, I got from this guy in my lug. So I really like that as well. I really do need to do a video on that because the guy who designed it isn't super active on like online or anything, but I think like it's by far the best palm tree technique that I've seen. So it's definitely worth getting it out there. Jedi Bob again with a dono. He says, Jay, how you feel about my new profile picture? I meant to comment on it. I think I got kind of sidetracked. But yeah, dude, that is great. I'm so glad that like the legacy of Jedi Bob is being continued through people like you. So I'm definitely appreciative of that. Where do you get your money for all your Lego? Well, I have a job and I sell the instructions to a lot of my builds, so that definitely helps fund the hobby. It's like you build it and then you sell the instructions and then you get the money back for building it. So it ends up working out pretty well. Superbricks Lego Studio says, I want to do the trans black for smoke and stop motion videos. I think that would actually look pretty dope. Jedi Bob, stop donating. You're reminding me how I can't since I'm trying to save up for the winter wave. I'm actually excited to talk about that. So what sets are you guys going to be picking up for the winter wave? I guess there's still 2 sets that haven't been revealed yet. My guess is they're going to be retailer exclusives, which is still annoying that they like still do that. Like honestly, screw the whole retailer exclusive thing. It's so annoying. But I'm so hyped for those sets, guys. Like the battle pack with Inferno Squad is obviously the most important one to me because I'm going to need those people for Vardos. But other than that, I want to pick up pretty much all the sets. All the new sets I'm definitely going to be picking up. Do I collect the modular buildings? Yes, I do. I have a pretty good amount of them. I think I guess at this point I probably have most of them. All of them except the X-Wing and A-Wing. What about the X-Wing and A-Wing? Says the 2 battle packs are the only really good sets. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't love the Praetorian Guard battle pack. Like, obviously, like it's not bad. Like, it's cool that we're getting a new Praetorian Guard, but I'm just so underwhelmed by the fact that we're not getting the 3rd one. Like, it's just like, why bother? You know, like, why make a battle pack of Praetorian Guards, like something that's pretty niche, and not have all the variants? Like, it really blows my mind that they would do that. It says, what's your favorite part in the build? Is it the structure or interior or greebling? Huh. I'll probably go with interior and greebling. I really don't enjoy building structure. I don't find it enjoyable to build at all. So, yeah. Do any of you actually enjoy building the structure? Like, I suppose it can be interesting to, like, you know, learn how, like, the techniques they use to, like, have certain parts angled, but whenever I'm building, like, the structure is the part that I'm most looking forward to getting past, you know? Zandy says, I'm getting the Prate Guard Battle Pack, the Inferno Squad Battle Pack, the Golden Dragon from Ninjago, the Earth Driller from Ninjago, and the 2 smallest LEGO movie sets. It's a nice and diverse wave of sets you're going to be picking up. I know people are pretty excited about that Golden Ninjago Dragon getting re-released, so I'm glad that you see some value in that. Sebastian says, I'm going to get a bunch of the Juniors TIE Fighters to get those amazing Fleet Troopers. That is a really good figure. What are my thoughts on the 2019 sets? I really do wish I had done a video on that. I might still do it, especially since the videos aren't out yet. But all in all, I'm looking forward to them. I think that this upcoming wave is a lot. I'm looking more forward to it than I am the last wave, the one that had the like Sandcrawler and those sets. Like that wave had a lot of big sets, but like for all those big sets, like none of them were particularly great. Hashtag structure struggle. What do you think of BBBricks? I like him. I like Jang too. I love his city. I love that he's working on a LEGO city. Happy Friday, everyone. Wanted to see the latest on the Corvus. Appreciate you for dropping by, homie. Yeah, the Rebel Fleet Trooper is dope. It's so funny too, because I was thinking like pretty recently before I knew that Fleet Trooper was going to be coming out, like, oh man, I need to get more of those Rebel Fleet Trooper figures. Like, the older ones aren't really that expensive. They're like $3 figures, so it's not hard to get a large amount of them. And I was like, I need to go ahead and just pick up a few more of them, because I only have 2 of them. I didn't get that battle pack. And then, like, pretty soon after that, we find out, oh, snap, Lego's going to be dropping it in a set. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll just wait. I'll get the updated one. What sets do you hope to get out of a new Clone Wars season? That's a great question. Republic Gunship is the most obvious one. Like, why would you not want a gunship? A dropship, while I don't think they would do, I would certainly appreciate. Really just any of the classic clone slash separatist ships, you know? Stuff to build some good fleets. I won't mind. Did you watch the Avengers War trailer? Yes, I did. As someone who's... I don't consider myself a big superheroes fan. In fact, the reason I see most superhero films is because of my little brother. Which is fine. Like, he wants to see them. I enjoy them every time I see them, so I certainly don't mind. But it's not something that, like, I actively look out to find news on. But, I don't know. The trailer was alright. Like, I thought, honestly, it was kind of underwhelming. I think for people who are super into it, they probably, you know, loved finally seeing something since it's been so long. But for me, the trailer, and obviously it's done that way by design, I imagine. Like, they didn't want to show too much, but I mean, it doesn't, the trailer didn't really affect my excitement for the movie, if that's fair to say. Do you watch Lego stop motion? If so, what has been your favorite video? P.S. Your monster's super dope. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. As for stop motion, it's been a while since I've, like, actively, you know, looked out to find stop motion videos. Lego Clan is always the one that I go to. If you guys haven't seen Lego Clan, check out Lego Clan. It's great stuff. Shout out to Jedi Bob again. Holy crap. Thank you so much. He says he wants the gunship, ATTE, MTT, dropship, Hellfire, AAT. See, I'm with you on all of those except for the MTT and the AAT. If for no other reason than because they would be the blue versions, and the blue versions of those ships are inferior. Fight me. I'm honestly surprised that that's such a controversial opinion. Like, I would have imagined that most people would have agreed with me, but apparently not. Like, there are people out there who really do like the blue versions of the AAT and the MTT. I just feel like the tan and brown versions are so much cooler. Alright, see you at 2 Bricks to Lego Studio. Take care, man. Thanks for dropping by. So I'm in Houston right now. Well, I live in Houston. But the point of me bringing that up is, like, it is thundering and raining so hard right now, so I'm hoping my lights don't go out. Lego Spencer, what's going on? He says, what is your opinion on the LAAT? Dude, that's my favorite Star Wars ship. For all the people that give me crap for, like, talking bad on the prequels, I am forever in love with the Republic gunship. Have I ever purchased Leppin? Absolutely not. Dude, the day I purchase, that'll be a very dark day. I can't even, it is impossible for me to fathom a situation in which I would buy a Leppin set. Jay, is your store rather, what? Is your Lego store rather smaller? Yes, the Lego store I work at is pretty small. So I'm doing track and set of jazz band for winter this year, and Sunday there's going to be a competition from 7:30 a.m. to 7 at night. Dude, that sounds like debate competitions. When I was in high school, I did debate, and if any of you are in, like, debate, speech and debate, you know how ridiculous, like, the debate schedules can be. Do you ever feel embarrassed buying hordes of Lego at stores at your age? Not at all. You guys understand, like, we live in a different time. Nerd culture is totally cool now. The fact that people are so hyped over a superhero movie, like, I feel like that tells you all you need to know about how society is right now, you know? Jay, come on, man, don't lie. I saw you in the alley behind Walmart. It would be one thing to, like, for me to buy a Leppin set. Like, that would be a low. But it'd be a whole other low for me to be in the back alley of a Walmart buying a Leppin set. Like, Just kill me at that point, guys. Holy fudge, Jay, when I was in Texas, I was near Houston. I went to a Lego store during Thanksgiving break. It was small compared to the other ones. Lego Spencer says, I'm building a Lego Falcon LED right now, but it's not as big as yours. Alright. Very exciting. The Falcons are so tricky to build, so best of luck with that. The thought of me in some back alley buying a... Oh my god. Especially a Walmart, too. Oh my god. Panda Productions 54 says, all I want is a 505050 first battle pack. I already got a cap... Wait, I can't believe I just messed up my own song. It's... I just want a 505050 first battle pack. I already got a ATRT inner Captain Rex. I just... What did I say after that? If they made a 501st battle pack, man, I would buy them all so I could build a Clone Wars mock like David Hall. There you go. I feel like if I go to Virginia, no one's going to believe me when I say I'm Jedi Bob. I'm sure they'd recognize your voice. You've been on enough streams where people would recognize you. It says, don't offend me, I go to Walmart all the time. I mean, I go to Walmart all the time too, but like the back alley of one is like that's a different story, you know? Nicholas Morin says, what set will you like remaster? Ooh, that sounds so fancy. The Tantu 4 is pretty high on my list. John Cena says Target is better than Walmart. As someone who probably buys a lot of sets to part out, I'm sure you'd agree that Walmart's better than Target, right? Are you excited for the show The Mandalorian? If so, what sets would you hope to get? It's hard to say what sets I would want for The Mandalorian since we have no idea what, you know, locations or ships are going to show up in it, so I can't really speculate on that. As for whether or not I'm looking forward to the show, I am. It'll be cool to finally have a live-action Star Wars show. The cartoons are cool, but, you know, live action is where it's at. True about the sets, Walmart has a larger selection and better deals. Like that, I figured you would agree with that. Never have ever seen such a mastery of angled plates. Yeah, I really went all out on the wedge plates on this one. There's some pretty cool designs in it. Bricknado says, hey Jay, when we're going to stream, dude, trust me, I would love to. I've just been pretty busy lately, and I know this weekend, like, I have an exam on Tuesday, so I'm gonna have to study for that at some point. So I can't commit to a stream right now, but it will happen. I promise you. I am not yanking your chain or my slip. See, the problem with like the way I decide to build is like right now I'm looking for a light gray 1x3 reverse slope, which is like next to impossible to find in this sea of light gray pieces. So yeah, don't be like me, kids. Be better than me. I just like, I don't know. Whenever I get parts in to build something, I don't have the patience to sit there and sort them. Like I'll try to do my best to put them in a reasonable amount, do a reasonable amount of sorting, but like, for the most part, I'm just like, okay, screw this. I'm going to start building, you know? Any tips on how to get a lot of Lego for cheap? A lot of people will, like, buy other people's collections. It just depends, you know? You got to hound, like, eBay and stuff like that. Craigslist can be a really good source. There's no, like, one way I can tell you. You honestly just have to get lucky and find someone getting rid of stuff for a good price. Like, if you stay on top of it, if you're, like, constantly looking for it, you'll find something. But it's not easy. You really got to do your homework. 10% off of everything on eBay right now. Okay, there you go. There's your golden ticket. Okay, like, where the heck is this slope? Holy crap. Cena, how you doing, man? This rain is freaking crazy, bro. I'm glad I have nowhere to be tonight, because this is ridiculous. Hope you guys don't mind. I'm looking for this freaking slope. See, times like this, I would just, you know, reach into my bin and just pull an oh, I have one. Okay, never mind. I was going to say I would just, you know, get one from there, but I didn't think I had any extras, but turns out I did, so yeah, it was kind of a waste of time. What do I think of Brickfalt's U-Wing? It's pretty good. I like N3 more. I can't get with that giant cockpit they put on it. Like it's, I don't know. I don't care for it. It says the rain's annoying, but it's good for studying for finals. Yeah, that's true, bro. That's true. True. Are you sure you don't have anywhere to be? Cough Walmart. Oh my god. Walmart is the last place I want to be right now. Is it not raining? For you people in the United States, is the weather like perfect for you guys right now? Because Texas weather is awful right now. And apparently we're supposed to get like a cold front after this. Cold, just like, huh? Burp! Icy with the frost. I'm blowing up like Alderaan. Shout out to Grandma. You may fire when ready. Tyler says he wish he had as many Legos as I do. Just keep on building and keep on collecting, and eventually you too will have a collection as I do. You will even learn to stop people from dying. It's cold here in Pennsylvania. Empire Brick Studio says I'm in Washington and it's cold as hot here. But that's a nice thing. At least it's not like super cold here. Nicholas Morin says, other than Star Wars, what other Lego series do you like? So people ask me this all the time, and I always feel bad because, like, I don't buy a ton of Lego stuff that isn't Star Wars. Like, I buy the modulars, of course. But other than that, like, something really has to stick out for me, like, stick out to me to buy it. Like, I'll buy a pretty good,
Hello there.
A pretty good city set. Like, I like city type stuff. Other than that, like, Star Wars modulars. I don't really buy a ton of Star Wars. I mean, I don't buy a ton of Lego stuff. Shout out to Jedi Bob again for the donation. He says, what did you think of Survivor Series? And he's at $15. All right, awesome. I got to make sure I update that and have the spot for you in the mock. What did I think of Survivor Series? So I didn't watch it because I hardly watch wrestling pay-per-views nowadays. But I always will watch reviews on it. Trying to think what happened at Survivor Series. I gotta jog my memory. Someone erased it from the archive family. Cena says, I'm moving to Phoenix when I... Hold on 1 second, guys. Hello? Hey, what's going on? I think Chase did. I gave him the card. I don't know if he did, though. I'm streaming right now. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure we don't, but yeah, go ahead and give him a call. Yeah, no problem. Take care. Love you. All right. Why not buy Technic? I don't love Technic, to be honest. Like, it's not bad. It's just not for me, you know. Like, I like the Lego brick system. I just like the Lego brick system. That's the simplest way I can explain it. Wow, Jay, why are you disappointed, Jedi Bob? I just said I'm gonna put you in the mock, bro. Yeah. It's Jay on call this weapon dealers. Oh my god, please don't start that rumor. You're gonna get me jumped by the Lego gang. I want to be casually walking down the streets and someone's going to walk up and be like, hey, I heard you bought weapon. And that'll be the end of my kneecaps. Will you drop a follow-up track to Cold Like Hoth? So, for those of you who haven't seen it, I made a cameo on an M&R video earlier today. And I spit a little fire. If I must say so myself, I spit a little heat. So if you guys want to check that video out, you can hear a snippet of a future song at a Target bathroom. Oh my god. I really would have to contemplate what I'm doing with my life if I end up making Lego deals in some department store bathroom. Like I said, guys, I think I dropped some heat. I dropped some heat though. Some heat though. Says, bro, Target bathrooms are high quality. They wouldn't sell LEP in there. Okay. And I'll feel a little bit better about my life. What am I studying in school? I'm studying computer science. 2x3 plate. That 501st battle pack heat though. Yo, for real, like if Lego dropped a 501st battle pack, yo, I'm gonna do a 25-hour stream of me just building 501st battle packs. I will buy enough 501st battle packs to do a 25-hour stream. Not a 24-hour stream, a 25-hour stream. What's up, Aiden DX Hero? If you buy Leopard, M&R Productions will make a Brickmaster on you. I hope he would. I hope he would. They'd never sell a battle pack in which the troopers killed children. I mean, we get Lego sets with Anakin and he killed children. I get your point, though. Mr. Beast on YouTube has quality content. Is it Lego or Star Wars or Lego Star Wars related content? That will severely impact whether or not I watch his videos. Appreciate that, Ryder. Glad you like the streams. I try to keep it lit. I'm just going all out with the slang today, guys. You think I'm cool? You think I'm cool yet, guys? Am I cool? Please think I'm cool. I swear I'm cool. Master Rich Boy J. There's too many of them. What are we going to do? Hey, Mr. Beast did a video where he walked around with 500 stormtroopers. Lego stormtroopers or like people in costume stormtroopers? Not just the men, but the women and the children too. Here's a question for all you guys. Post your favorite Star Wars character in the comments section, in the chat. Post your favorite Star Wars character. I honestly just asked that question because I want to see if anyone is going to pick Episode 3 Anakin, because I really want to know why. What's up, Sellout Studios? Jeez. So we got 2 Jar Jars and a Padme. You guys are hilarious. We got a Wilro Hood. Okay, if you guys are going to take this thing seriously, then don't bother answering the question. Bob Ross is going with that boy Grievous. Captain Rex or Baynet... What? Is that supposed to be Bazine Natal? Natal? Thoughts on Lego releasing a Gungan battle pack in 2019? All jokes aside, that would be dope as heck. It would be cool to get some varied Gungans. Or as George Lucas would say, Goongas. That awkward moment when the creator of the series doesn't know how to pronounce the characters he created. Misa Jar Jar Binks. Misa, your humble servant. Isaiah says, I genuinely like Anakin because he is just savage. And the laser swords. I'm glad Ryan Johnson threw him a bone in The Last Jedi by having Luke use the term laser sword. Maybe George can stop being miserable now. Clone Wars, Obi-Wan, and Anakin 2. Clone Wars, Obi-Wan, and Anakin are the best Obi-Wan and Anakin. Nice job on that wrap. Just saw the M&R Productions video. Lego must make a 501st Battle Pack. Yes, they must. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Yo, George Lucas is hilarious. It's bold. I may have went too far in a few places. Gee, I'm going to Photoshop you behind a Walmart alley buying Levin. Cena says, Episode 5 and 6, Luke and Vader were great. Yes, they were. I like Episode 6 Luke a lot more than I like Episode 5 Luke. Episode 5 Luke is still, like, he still isn't, you know, a fully formed protagonist. Episode 6 Luke is just gangster. $4 billion can buy any meal at the local mall food court. That's where, you think that's where Lucas is buying his meals? Sellout says, can't stay long. He has a basketball game in 45 minutes. Well, good luck. Go ball out like Steph Curry. I would say ball out like the Rockets, but it's not looking too hot. Have you heard of Great Jedi? I'm writing a story about them. I need Jay's blessing to move onward. Yes, I've heard about Great Jedi. I don't love the concept, but I mean, hey, if you felt some creative spark, I mean, go all in on it, bro. I will never hinder someone from pursuing their Star Wars creative juices. Seeing you brings warm feelings to my heart. Bro, don't mention the Rockets. That name no longer has any meaning to me. I've been meaning to see like how you felt about that, dude. It's so depressing, bro. It's like the Texans sucked up all the Rockets swagger. Which is fine, because like I'm Texans all day, but like it still kind of sucks. Who do you think will win the Super Bowl? Don't say Patriots or Texans. The Texans are winning the Super Bowl. What would I look like if I said any other team? Come on, man. I'm a total homer. I ride and die with my team. Noah says, what's my favorite food? I love seafood, and I love me some shrimp. I love crab. I love lobster. All that good stuff. Creative juices are flowing like mitochondria. Maybe that'll be my next song. Flowing like mitochondria. Rolls right off the tongue. Bob Ross says, bro, Texans just got Demaryius Thomas. We've had Demaryius Thomas for a little while now. I think you need to check your web browser. You might be using Internet Explorer. You ignorant fool. First of all, do not call me an ignorant fool. But he says the Rams are winning all the way. Nah. John Cena says crawfish over shrimp over lobster over crab. Okay, nah, dude. Crab. I'm taking crab number one. I'll take crawfish, shrimp, and then lobster. If Lego would release a new Lego series, what would you like it to be? Do you mean like a new theme? What you mean? What you mean? You mean a new theme? Tell me what you mean. I'd like to see a return of like an Old West type theme. I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2, so I'm like all in on Lego doing all Old West stuff right now. How many more minifigures to complete the Star Wars figures? That's a great question. I'm thinking around like 250 maybe. Saints will take down the Rams. Saints versus Texans in the Super Bowl. Bro, that would be so lit. You know why I'm optimistic we'll make the Super Bowl? I'll tell you why. So, what was it? 2 years ago, we made it to the divisional round. We were playing the Patriots, and the Super Bowl was going to be in Houston. And we were that close to making the Super Bowl and playing a Super Bowl at home. But instead, the Patriots made it, and they played the Falcons. This year, the Super Bowl is in Atlanta. Falcons are definitely not going to make the Super Bowl. They're not going to make playoffs. But the Texans are going to make the playoffs. You see where I'm getting at? I know it's far-fetched, but hey. Okay, dude, the Texans are 9-3. Is everyone in this chat like a few weeks behind? The Texans are 9-3, sir, not 8-3. No problem, Cindy. Glad I could answer your question. Ryder says, can't wait to get some Inferno Squad battle packs. Yeah, dude, shout out to the Inferno Squad battle pack. I'm so hyped for that. Inferno Squad, Inferno Squad. How do you guys feel about the Inferno Squad theme song? But that's how it goes. Inferno Squad, Inferno Squad. My name is Aiden. Last name is Versio. And if you run up on me wrong, I'm gonna hurt you, bro. My name is Has. Your rhymes are trash. And I ride in a Corvus with my dad. My name is Delmico. I don't know. What rhymes with Miko? My name is Delmico. I love Rostico. And when she has to leave, I go wherever she go. We are Inferno Squad. This is our song. And if you mess with us, we'll do you wrong. This is Inferno Squad. We are Inferno. They call us Inferno because our rhymes burn, yo. Le'Veon to the Texans. That would be dope. Isaiah says, why aren't you a professional rapper? Oh, wait. Yeah, I am a professional rapper, actually. How would you guys feel if I, like, legitimately got a record deal and decided not to do Lego YouTube anymore, and I just made songs? And they weren't even, like, Lego Star Wars songs. I just made casual rap music. Nicholas says, would you rather build a giant mock of Darth Vader's castle or Maz Kanata's castle? I feel like, I don't know if someone asked me that specific question recently, but like, I think on the last stream I did make a point to say, like, I would rather build Maz's castle than to build Darth Vader's castle. It's just a little bit more interesting to me. I would be there at every record drop. Appreciate that. Y'all are so supportive. I hope y'all caught my mixtape when it come out. What is the best Lego 2019 set? Well, we don't really know every set that's going to be out in 2019, so it's kind of hard to say that at this point, you know? We know the January sets, but obviously there's going to be far more sets than that. Hell, Zandy. I had a feeling you would find that video eventually. Says, excuse me, sir, but I just noticed you made a video 10 years ago called TNA is better than WWE. The disrespect, man. I mean, at the time it was. Like, WWE was awful. Like, TNA at one point was definitely better than WWE, and I'll stand by that. At this point, no. Like, TNA is god-awful. Like, TNA is just embarrassing. Would you rather command the Radis or Home 1? Well, I like the Radis. The Radis is pretty dope. I'll go with the Radis. How should I sell Lego sets I don't want? eBay. Or just give them to me for free. Any speculation on the May the 4th UCS release? Would it be Tantive 4 or Star Destroyer? The rumors are saying Tantive 4 and Star Destroyer. Oh, the rumors are saying Tantive 4 for May the 4th and then Star Destroyer for later in the year, but we'll see. We shall see. I won't get my hopes up. For all I know, it'll be like a UCS Twilight, and my day will be ruined. My year would be ruined. If Dell and Aiden are married, then it's Aiden Nico. That's a good point. Although I guess it's never confirmed that they get married though. Like obviously they have a kid, but we don't know for sure that they like got married. But that's an astute observation. You get a gold star. Jonah, I'll buy all your stuff for the Boyo rate. The Boyo rate is dirt cheap. That's what the Boyo rate is. UCS Rich Boy J. That would be the dopest set ever. I'm making a mock of Indoor. Do you have any suggestions? Check out a guy named DMAC Lego. Check out his Indoor mock. I think he used some really good looking techniques. That is my suggestion. Sellout Studio says, I love rewatching your old Lego wrestling stop motion videos. Yeah, that was such a great time. That was a great time in my life. At some point, I would actually love to like do that again. Those are a ton of fun to do. UCS Drink Tea. Bro, where is Drink Tea? I feel like I didn't appreciate Drink Tea enough when I could just, you know, talk to him anytime I streamed. Now he's not around as much, and I'm feeling lonely. I'm having Drink Tea withdrawals. Alright, see ya, Isaiah. Opinion on Lego Advent Calendars. The Star Wars ones, as of late, have been absolute garbage. How did I screw that up? Hey Jay, can't wait to see the Corvus complete. Can't stay long. My grandparents from Missouri are here for the weekend. Alright, dude. Have fun with your family. Appreciate you for stopping by. Can we expect an update this weekend? And alright, see you, Sellout Studios. Yo, Cena, you ready for this Colts game this weekend? I'm so ready for us to play the Colts and beat them so people can stop talking about them. Like, dude, like, up until last week, people were like, "Oh, the Texans are gonna watch out for the Colts. The Colts are white hot. They're gonna come back and win the division." And then the Colts get freaking shut out by Jacksonville, 6-0, and people are still acting like the Colts are actually gonna like make the playoffs or something. Like, come on, guys. I just want us to beat them already so I can stop hearing about the freaking Colts. Like, they're not good. Drink Tea must have gotten a lady friend. Bro, if Drink Tea got a lady friend, I would be so happy for him. Hey Jay, did you see my minifig scale LAAT I tagged on Instagram? I don't think I did. I'll need to check that. That sounds dope. I'll definitely check it out. Shoot me a message on Insta. I'll check it out so I remember. How to use 6-0 to the Jags. Exactly, bro. Remember when the Jags were 3-0? Yeah, those were the days. Yeah. Those were the days. Jags are freaking terrible. Nothing made me happier this season than seeing the Jags be awful again. Because they were talking so much trash. And I knew deep down they were still the Jags. Where are my 1x2 tiles? Don't you guys hate it when there's like a bag of parts that were literally sitting right in front of you and you can't freaking find them anymore? I just keep all the parts that I'm using like near me. If you want to continue a pick of what I've been working on today, yeah, absolutely, go for it. How dope would it be to have a UCS MTT set? That'd be cool. I don't think it's necessary. I think, like, I mean, unless LEGO would consider that old MTT set of UCS size, like, I think that the one that they made, the 7662 MTT, is a fine representation of the MTT. Doesn't necessarily need to be a UCS set. Why am I going to buy 2 tiles? Holy crap. Jalen Ramsey. So I actually like Jalen Ramsey. It's just hilarious though, like how less he's been talking since they've been terrible. Did you see that interview where like they went up to him, and it was after they lost to the Bills, and one of the reporters asked him like, "So how do you feel about Josh Allen? Is he still trash?" And Jalen was just like, "Bruh." Any thoughts on eBay scalpers? I was planning on buying UCS Imperial Shuttle since I missed it when it was out, even though I remember seeing it in stores. I hate scalpers of all ilks. If I donate $30, do I get a caption of 3 question marks in a video? Is that supposed to be a joke about the tiers thing? Actually, I guess I haven't updated it yet, but the $30 tier, I think I'm going to make it to where if you donate up to $30, you get in the Boyo Lounge. So $15 gets you in the mock, 30 specifically will get you in the Boyo Lounge. So there you go. If you donate $30, you'll get a minifigure in the Boyo Lounge in this mock. So if you feel that that's valuable enough, go for it. Why buy UCS when you could buy a minifig scale? That's a great question. I have no answer. We got James Harden in the chat. Well, I feel like that's probably John Cena. If that's not John Cena, I'm sure he's going to get a kick out of it. Alright, Hunter, I'll be sure to check out those pics, bro. I didn't see if you responded. Are you going to do an update? Bricks Boy Maestro, I'm feeling much better. Thanks for asking. What happened to your questions answered, and when should I send you a Sigfig for the mock? I actually need to be better about that, because I probably need to start reaching out to people. But I would say just now, if you would like, just send me the pic of the head and hair piece you would want for the mock. So I'll just have it. Nope, I'm the real one. Of course you are. Is there going to be a vid for the finished product? Absolutely. Absolutely. No, I'll pull up Chris Productions and just never show you guys a video of my finished mock. That wasn't meant to be mean. Shout out to Chris. I'm just really disappointed that he doesn't post as much anymore. Because it feels so empty without Chris. I want to make a song about Chris Productions and why he needs to upload videos more. What are you going to work on after Vardos? That's a secret. Oh, you really think I'm just about to divulge that information right now, right here? Come on now. That's a secret. I'm sure you've already answered that, though. Answered what? Oh, no, I have not answered that. It's a secret. What's up, Faction 4 Gaming? It feels so empty without Chris Productions, guys. Maybe when the Clone Wars comes back, he'll continue working on his mocks. What happened to your collecting every LEGO Star Wars minifigure series? I'm still working on it. I haven't uploaded a video in a while. At the beginning, like there was just so much for me to do, so I was, able to show a lot of progress. But at this point, I'm just literally having to buy figures, and Since I've been working on Vardos, a lot of my money has gone towards this. I haven't been able to buy too many figures, so that's why I really haven't had an update recently. Yeah, I know Chris is busy. I don't blame him at all, but I'm still allowed to feel sad. All right. I'm a person, and my name is Rich Boy J, and I have feelings. Here's a question for you guys. What's your favorite Lego Star Wars 2 level? Actually, your favorite Lego Star Wars 1 and your favorite Lego Star Wars 2 level. For those videos, yeah, I'm hoping everyone will enjoy this week's episode. With the time I have this week, able to get quite a lot done. Okay, cool. I'm excited to see it. Do I have any crystal Star Wars figures? Oh god, no. Dude, those things are like dumb expensive, aren't they? Can I put a Bob Ross painting in your mod? Probably not, but one thing I would like to do. So if you guys recall, in Lego Star Wars 1 and the like Naboo level, there's the like mosaic of like Queen Amidala, and at first it's scrambled, but you have to use the Force to rearrange it and make it her. I would love to like go back to that level and just pause the game and actually like build that mosaic. So yeah, if I ever do a Naboo mock, that will certainly be an Easter egg I include. That Queen Amidala mosaic. Lewis says, I actually just bought Lego Star Wars Complete Saga for PC. I'm so glad to hear that. I actually have that game on PC. Oh, actually, here, I haven't shown you guys this, but I was, like, looking for something the other day, and I came across this. I was, like, so hyped. Like, this is literally where it all started for me, guys. Like, I can't even explain to you how much I played this game. This game is literally everything. Still got it in there. Got the instruction book. Like, guys, this game is everything. This is the Holy Bible. Let's ball up on Lego Star Wars Complete Saga. Yes, bro, seriously. Seriously, bro, let's do it. I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, but I'm definitely going to be doing like a Let's Play for Lego Star Wars with John Cena. Suggestions for a $35 set and under. I was considering by my friend. It's ATST. If you're thinking about like sets that are currently in stores, I would say wait for the January wave and get the Death Star set. I think it's gonna be like a $35 set. I would get that, honestly. I think it's a pretty good set. Plus, it'll come with one of those new Stormtroopers, so that'll be good for your collection, I imagine. What do I think of the Lego Indiana Jones series? I've actually never played any of the Lego Indiana Jones games, to be honest. Is that bad? Unless you meant like the sets, in which case, there's some pretty good Indiana Jones sets. I don't know if you've answered this, but if you made a Lego set, what would it be? Geonosian Arena. UCS Geonosian Arena. What do I think about the new Lego Stormtroopers? I like them a lot. I would love to be able to have them in my new mock, my Vardos mock, but I don't know if I'll be able to acquire enough. But no, I like them a lot. Do I have Snapchat? Yes. I don't really use it very often, though. What LSW set you consider to be a holy grail? I mean, it's obviously either got to be the Imperial Star Destroyer UCS or the 7163 Republic gunship. Like, easy, bro. Easy. What is the most recent set you got? That's a good question. Probably a Porg. Yeah, I think that's probably it. A Porg. I still need to get Vader's Castle. I'm not in love with the set, to be quite honest, but I do need to get it. What's up, Loose Bricks? He says, when's your next rap dropping? Is the one in Ryan's song A Taste of What's to Come? Yeah, it is. That's a little snippet of one I've been working on, so I can't say for sure when it'll come, but I'll try to drop it before the end of the year. Says there's something incredibly sexy about that 2002-2003 Attack of the Clones line. I'd say just because it's so different, you know, like think about the types of sets we got, right? Like, for one, we got the Republic gunship and AT-ATE, which were both freaking dope. Like, first version, like the fact that we got both of those sets up front in that wave was just awesome. And of course, you know, first time we ever got clones, which was pretty cool. I like the color palette on a lot of those sets. Like, I feel like the colors on those sets are just very different from a lot of like the other waves that we had gotten. For example, the Bounty Hunter Pursuit set, and I know John Cena loves that set. Like, the colors on it are so vibrant, and it's probably the most colorful Lego Star Wars set that's ever been released. But yeah, no, I remember I have very fond memories as a child of like just looking at pictures of those sets. I must depart, Boyo. Have to put some stuff on eBay. All right, see ya, Zandy. What should I get? I was gonna collect all the Slave ones. Do you think it's a good idea? No, honestly, I would just get the the UCS Slave one. I think it might be retired after this year, so definitely get it. Dark Gray Geonosia and Sand Red Battle Droids, Metal Blue Battle Droid. Yeah, that's actually weird to think about. Everything was so colorful. I still, like, that annoys the heck out of me. The fact that, so, like, think about this, and guys, let me know how you feel about this, like, or if I'm just nitpicking. So, up until episode 2, every battle droid that we had seen were just normal tan. So then we finally stumble upon a droid factory, and all the battle droids are a different color. And then even after that, we never see those colored battle droids again. That just, like, why make them a different, like, why not just make them the normal tan color? Or if you were going to do that, then, like, moving forward, like, one could presume, you know, maybe, like, once the Separatists kind of joined with the, once the Separatists joined with the Trade Federation, maybe they just settled on making the battle droids a different color. But the fact that they just go back to tan in episode 3, like, what was the point? Why do they do this? I don't know. Maybe I'm the only person on Earth who's, like, annoyed by that. Like, obviously, like, where did all those battle droids go? Like, there's a factory producing thousands of them, but we literally never see them anywhere else. Clearly, they weren't building all those battle droids to just stay on Geonosis, which then begs the question, where did those red battle droids go? I imagine, like, in the Star Wars universe, there's, on the, like, scalpers market, there's, like, rare red battle droid parts floating around. But seriously, guys, someone has to have an answer. Hey, what's up, Commander Creed? Lewis says, I guess they were only for planets similar to Geonosis. But what planets? We never see them again. I wouldn't even mind it if, like, we had seen, like, at least one other planet where those battle droids went. Like, as far-fetched as it would even seem, I would be somewhat okay accepting, okay, like, maybe all those battle droids went to go fight to, like, this specific place. But the fact that we literally never see them again is very troublesome to me. It's like it never happened. Which I guess is, like, the story of episode 2, right? It may as well have just never happened, because nothing of consequence happened in that film. Other than Yoda starting a war. There were the rocket droids in the Clone Wars. Yeah, but those aren't, like, the standard, the dark red, dark orange battle droids. Here's a question. You guys know the Clone Wars a lot better than I do. In the Clone Wars second battle of Geonosis, do they use the darker battle droids there, or are they just the normal ones again? Henry says they were produced to defend Geonosis. From who? Like, all the Separatists were there, obviously, but, like, I don't get the impression, other than the war that Yoda brought there, that, like, Geonosis was this warring area. Forever Lego Studios says, well, Jay, I gotta head out. My family's about to start a Christmas movie. Okay, cool. Have fun, man. Appreciate the... He says, good luck on the Corvus. Can't wait to see it. And side note, I just bought the Indiana Jones set. Nice, man. All right, yeah, take care, man. Have fun. Well, maybe they were destroyed in battle. Every single one? Every single one? Did they also, in the battle, did they also destroy the factory too? Loose Brick says, weren't the darker battle droids wiped out because the Republic invaded Geonosis? Are you talking about in episode 2? I don't know if I would describe that altercation as the Republic invading Geonosis, but I'm glad that you guys are at least engaging me in this. I was afraid, like, I would bring up this rant and you guys would just kind of be like, why is he so upset about this? I don't understand. But I'm glad there's at least a conversation for us to have here. You had to destroy the factory. So was the factory destroyed? Somewhere on Geonosis is a whole heap of sand red battle droids aimlessly wandering around. Yeah, apparently. Factory could have been shut down and the droids were scrapped. But, like, why? And I would even argue, like, in the film, there's the giant Trade Federation ships and, like the big ball ones, and a few of them escape. I would assume that they were probably the red battle droids on those, right? Like, they made them, they would send them to the big capital ships? No? Maybe? Commander Creed, okay, so Commander Creed, you joined in on the conversation a little bit late, but basically, I am airing out my grievances for the fact that we only see the darker battle droids on Geonosis. Like, why did we, one, like, why are they a different color to begin with? And two, if they did want to, like, mass produce these different colored battle droids, why do we literally never see them anywhere else? I thought it was so they could blend in with the planet, but then they wouldn't make green ones for Kashyyyk. Yeah, like there were like no other colored battle droids. Dooku's credit score must have been awful. Like, it just seems so bizarre to me that the one place we see a droid factory, they're all producing battle droids that are of a color that we never see anywhere else, you know? Like, I could even buy, you know, they produce, there's like a very small subsection, they produce them to be that color just for a specific purpose. But the fact that literally every droid in that factory they were making were that dark, or the sand red color, but we never see them anywhere else, I don't understand. Cindy Lee says Roger is made of it from a Geonosis battle droids. I get the impression that Roger is, like, the reason he's that color is because he's, like, rusted out. Because he has, like, a brown torso, doesn't he? But that is a very good point. There must have been heaps for tan battle droid factories. How many other battle droid factories were there? The thing that makes me upset is I bet, like, if I asked George Lucas today, yo, like, why were the battle droids a different color in episode 2 on Geonosis? He'd probably have no answer. He'd probably just be like, I have no idea. You're like, oh, they're a different color? Huh, interesting. I feel like they should have had made battle droids that had camo colors that would match the planet. I mean, I guess that would make sense, but I mean, I don't love the fact that there was so many freaking random clone colors. But I see your point. I see your point. We want a 501st Battle Pack. Yes, we do. Shout out to M&R Productions for preaching the good word about that 501st Battle Pack. I want a battle pack of red battle droids. Can Lego make that? First versus Commando droids. How do you guys feel about the Commando droids? I think they're pretty cool. They're more humanoid looking than the normal battle droids. They're also not doofuses like the normal battle droids. What's going on, Brick Wiz? Just working on this mock. I'm working on like the engine part, so here I can actually show you guys. This is like so redundant, but I like the technique I used. Prediction: Lego will produce a trans blue Force Ghost in 2019. That would be great. I don't think it'll happen because why would I get that lucky? But that would be great. Michael Erwin says, "What's up, Jay? They're opening up a Lego store in my city, and I got a job there. Awesome, congratulations." Says today was my first day there. We were setting up the store. That's awesome, dude. How'd you like it? Did it? So I had to, oh my, dude, that sounds terrible. Holy crap. I would have just been like, peace. How did you fix it? Welcome back, Jedi Bob. Bob. How much of the ship is done? A little less than half, I guess. This is what it looks like. Oh god, one of the feet fell off. Look at what you made me do. I'm such a good builder. This is actually going to be kind of difficult to get back on there. Alright, I'll worry about that later. Do I have entered Naboo Starfighter? No, I do not. I need to build one. So there are two tills. One was closed, the other was open. Open one crashed, so I had to force restart that one. Open the other one, bring people up, close it again, restart the till. Jeez. The things we do for the Lego store, bro. Things we do for the Lego store. Did you get more first order troop transport battle pack price decreased from $14.99 to $7.99? So I personally did not. I already had like at least 40 of that battle pack, but I know Ryan got a ton. I think Matt got some as well. I think he got some. I was talking to David, he got some as well. Gotta get some rest to recover from my cold. Hate to miss the rest of the stream, but see you. Good luck. Thank you so much. Take care, man. I hope you get well very soon, Boyo. Make sure you take your rich boy gummies. Have you talked about the Inferno Squad Battle Pack yet? Yeah, I talked about it a little bit earlier. So obviously, I'm super excited for it. Can't wait to put those Boyos in the Corvus. What will you do if someone stole all of your Lego like Republic Attack? I would probably cry like Republic Attack. Did you make a PDF of the Corvus instructions to use the build process? No, I'm just using the LED instructions. Yeah, I think I'm concerned about that too, Creed. Which, I mean, if it does end up being that way, I won't be super bummed. What I would end up doing is just giving them the faces that I did for those custom Inferno Squad peeps that I did. But I really do hope they give them, you know, somewhat faithful faces to their true selves. Cena, do you have your Lego insured? Actually, I'm not sure you want to answer that in the public forum. What if Lego stores and what if Lego stops and goes bankrupt? That would be sad. I'd probably still build mocks, but that would be sad. Lego would really have the script to go bankrupt. They really would. Like, they have pretty good profit margins. They seem to be a pretty proactive company with, like, you know, just being prepared in general. Marcos says he'd like to see a Delta Squad set just for the face. I don't think Lego would make a battle pack from it. Yeah, that would be great. Should be nice to see my Delta boys. A battle pack would be ideal, just to make it as cheap as possible. But I wouldn't mind a set either. Drink tea. There you are, bro. We were literally just talking about you earlier. We were like, where the heck is Drink tea? People were saying that you got a girlfriend. That's why you aren't on streams as often anymore. Is that true? Did you get you a girl? If you did, bro, much respect. Commander Creed says, Battle Droid Battle Pack, 4 generic Battle Droids. The build is a little scooter that seats 1 Battle Droid. Hey, Drink Tea got a girlfriend. What's good? He says she is yeet. That is probably the sweetest thing I've ever heard a guy say about his girlfriend. Drink Tea, does your girlfriend know that, like, you're Drink Tea online? Does she know how much of a legend you are in the community? Ryder says, since LEGO is now starting to change the mold, do you think we'll get a new Battle Droid? See, I would have guessed that they would have done it for the new Kashyyyk sets we're getting, like the AT, AP, and the, what else are we getting? The Droid Gunship, but we obviously didn't do that. So, my guess would be not anytime soon for the Battle Droid. But it would be nice, honestly, like, the things that I would like to see for a Battle Droid is, like, to just give them, like, even if they're not really articulated, just give them legs that are molded in a running position. So every mock doesn't have to just have Battle Droid standing like this. You know, they can be running. Or even give them, like, an arm where they can, be holding, like, a bent arm, so they can hold their guns in a more reasonable position. I also think a custom backpack mold would be good for Battle Droids too, with their little antenna sticking up. Oh snap, Drink Tea, you're going on a date, bro? I'm so proud of you, man. I feel like you're literally growing before my eyes. Just turned Battle Droids into actual minifigures. Let's not get it ahead of ourselves. What time are you stopping the stream? That's a good question. I don't know. I feel like I'll be streaming for quite a while, so if you guys want to stick around, I would certainly appreciate it. Hold on one sec, guys. We got someone at the door. I think it's my weapon dealer. All right, guys. So I'm actually gonna take a little break. Just got some food that came in, so I'm gonna go eat. I'll make this a 25-minute break, and I'll come back and we will continue working on the Corv. So this is what I've done. I've been working on that back engine section. So, oh god, why is everything I'm showing you guys breaking? There we go. You get the point. But, alright, I'll be back, guys. I'll leave the chat open so you guys can talk amongst yourself. If anyone comes in and has no idea what's going on, tell them I am eating. But yeah, shout out to Drink Tea and his new girlfriend. Alright, guys, I'm back a little bit early so we can continue working on the Mizak. Hope I didn't leave everyone waiting too long. What we got going on in the chat? Looks like Bob Ross is taking over. Food is pretty good. Decided to order pizza because going out is just not really an option right now. The weather's terrible. So yeah, it was pretty good. Thanks for asking, guys. Yeah, go check out my new rap. Aw, Drink Tea left. Probably went to go talk with his new girlfriend. Alright, Drink Tea's back. So Drink Tea, what movie are you going to see with your girlfriend? What's up, Real Lego Man Productions? How's it going? Thank you, Creed, for staying true to the Boyo code. Asumare 3, it's a Peruvian comedy. Is that an age-appropriate movie, Drink Tea? It better be, otherwise I'm reporting you. How'd you get a warning for saying yeet? Did you spam it? Drink Tea, when are you going to change your name officially to Drink Yeet? What's up, Juan Felipe Padilla? Nieto. Can we have an embarrassing stories? Let me see what I can come up with. Drinkable yeet. JC, your Cyclone isn't Lego, but it's basically the same, right? Yeah. The Cyclone is not Lego. I wouldn't say it's basically the same because there are some elements in it that like are not Lego. We need to get DoorDash to deliver in and out over here. When are the one that they're putting in, or that they're it's not is it it's gonna be off of like I-10, right? I'm glad to see that you appreciate In and Out, Cena. I'm still mad at Garrett for not taking us to In and Out when we went to San Antonio. Look it up. We're definitely getting one soon-ish. And I read that it was going to be like off of I-10 or something. Pretty sure that's correct. Yes, I have seen the new the new Avengers trailer. I'm not super into Marvel, so I can't really say I had a strong opinion on it, but I'll go see the film. I will go check it out. Are you guys excited for that movie? Here's a question. Let's gauge my fan base. What are you guys more excited to see next year? Avengers 4 or Star Wars Episode 9? I feel like the responses might make me sad, but we'll see. We'll see. Josh, come on, Fives. Really, Fives? I wouldn't have expected you, of all people, to go with Avengers. How far did you get on the Corvus? Can you show it, please? I've been working on the engine, so this is what I've done on stream so far. Also did these 2 bits. They won't really make sense until I connect them to the ship, though. Fives, I'm so disappointed, man. And no, that is not how it be sometimes. Commander Creed's Episode 9. See, have you seriously never seen an Avengers film? That's actually pretty surprising. It's alright, I'll make it easy for you. Star Wars is way better. Avengers got nothing on Star Wars. To be fair, nothing has nothing on Star Wars. Yes, Garrett is alive. Although he is sick right now, so if you guys want to show him some love on like Instagram, go comment on his most recent post and say, "Get well soon, Garrett." I have not seen the Godfather trilogy. But I've seen Star Wars, so that makes up for it. Five says, Star Wars is better, but I do want to see how Avengers 4 will play out more than Star Wars Episode 9, if that seems fair. Yeah, I see what you mean. There are more great Marvel films than Star Wars films. Well, I mean, there are just... I mean, I won't disagree with you on that, because there were just so many Marvel films. But the best Marvel film, I don't think, can compete with the best Star Wars film. If George Lucas did a better job on the prequels, maybe we'd have a better argument, but those are kind of holding Star Wars back, so, you know. And no, I do not watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like I said, I'm not really a Marvel fan. Which is, I mean, I don't dislike it. Like, I don't dislike the films. It's just not my favorite thing, you know? They aren't bad films. They're definitely not Star Wars, though. How long will the stream be? Good question. I don't know. We shall see. I don't really plan out how long these things are going to be unless I'm like on a strict Unless I know for sure I have something to do after it. I really just go until I don't feel like going no mo. Hey, what's up, Ogle? What's poppin', B? Jay, are you still on a butter diet? Of course. There is no other diet. It's all about the 100% butter diet. Are there people out there who eat things that aren't butter? Is that a thing? I'd love to meet those people. Yo, Ogle, guess what? Drink Tea got a girlfriend. And he said that she is yeet. Drink tea. How often do you actually drink tea? I don't know. Have you seen Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War? It's subjective, but I think they're all better than any Star Wars films. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Yes, I've seen those films. No, they're not better than Star Wars Episode 4 or 5. That being said, I mean, they're definitely, like, they're just very different films. It's not like you can really directly compare them. What's up, Cosmic Brick 44? Bro, why can't dinosaurs clap? Why do things cost money? That's what I want to know. Yeah, why aren't you fives anymore? Do you not like Star Wars anymore? That's why you like. That's why you're more excited for Avengers. Just go ahead and come out with it. My friend that's a girl likes Star Wars, so I'm going to try to get with her. Hey! I feel like my boyos are growing up before my eyes. John Cena, I can't believe you just said that. Fives, I feel like you don't like Star Wars anymore. Just admit it, bro. Just admit it so you can take the heat right now. Just admit that you turn your back on all of us. Do you have all the minifigures or are you buying them? I don't have all of them yet. I'm still trying to collect them. I remember when that one time Fives was on the stream and suddenly a car notice came up and he was like, oh no. Yeah, I was like genuinely afraid for him. Like, no lie, dude. I thought you got hit by a car. Like, I was so concerned. Oh, did I do that? Oh, so much for that. Ogle says, I have so many videos recorded and ready to upload, just haven't had time because of work. Where are you working, Big Ogle? Fives, have you ever actually been hit by a car? That's a question for the chat. How many of you guys have been hit by a car? Ogle says he hit a car? Like, you ran into it with your car, or you, like, ran into a car with your body? Would you give up Star Wars for a Texas Super Bowl win? No. No. Star Wars over everything. Creed, can you explain? Can you guys... We're going to have story time. I want the people in the chat who got hit by a car to explain to me how you got hit by a car. Holy crap, drink tea. He says, my cousin broke her arm because she was whipping her arm out of a car window and a bus came in the opposite direction. Jeez. Creed, like, how did that happen, dude? Did you sue? Dude, there's no way the driving age is 12 in Peru. That is such bullcrap. 12? Are you kidding me? No, I smacked it because they were texting and driving, and they were driving... Oh, okay. Dude, the legal driving age is not 13. Why are you lying? If the legal driving is 13, doesn't that mean you can drive right now, drink tea? Or can you actually drive, and you're gonna be picking up your girlfriend to take her to the movies? So I was walking home from college, and there was a crossing I cross each day. I check before crossing the cars, because people don't understand how zebra crossings work in my country. A cop car. You got hit by a cop car? Holy crap, dude. Drink tea pulling up in the Rari to pick up his woman. Drink tea, did you really expect us to believe that the legal driving age was 12? Stops and another slows down, so I crossed. That car looked like it was slowing down and hit me and knocked me a good distance down the road. I could... Dude, I'm so sorry to hear that. Holy crap. Did they at least get out and check on you, or what happened? Welcome back, Empire Brick Studios. We're discussing... I'm trying to figure out who in the chat has been hit by a car. So far we have one. Since I did go to the hospital, but was able to come home the same day, I just couldn't walk well for a bit. Went to college next week, though, because dedication. Dude, that is insane. Rich boy doing the Corvus on challenge mode, lol, as if it wasn't a challenge enough. I'm trying, man, I'm trying. No, crashing doesn't count. I'm talking about you were walking and were hit by a car. Don't go to Peru. You'll get hit by a 12-year-old driving the car. He says, I've been hit by a car. It was in the mall. It was an Audi R8. The driver was 4. He bumped my leg. A mother yeeter. Curtis says, just got my license on December 5th, barely passed the road test, messed up on regular. How'd you mess up on regular parking? I know parallel parking is usually problematic for most people, but regular parking? If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a car. Oh, we did sue, and I got some fat stacks. Oh, okay, dude, that's good. Did you spend it on Lego? Are you still living off of that money? That's how I got the Death Star Republic gunship. Okay, cool. There you go. See, that's the come up. Jump out in front of a car, see the driver, buy Lego. So here's what happened, which I really got beefed up on. I was in the class and I got a call on Hangouts. I forgot to turn off my ringer. Pretty sure it was Noah and Jack. Unlucky. Noah and Jack is an H2 Brick and Hydrave. This was long ago, by the way, which is why I'm never on Hangouts that much. Okay. How much trouble did you get in? I remember when I went through like my Yu-Gi-Oh phase in high school, our school didn't like allow us to play Yu-Gi-Oh at school. So we would always like have to try to sneak and do it. But I remember this one time, me and my friends were like playing at lunch at the lunch table, and then of course one of our counselors comes by and takes up all of our decks, and they like charged us $10 each to get our cards back. And this is going to be a problem because this was in high school. We didn't like carry a bunch of money on us or anything, but we were going to be going to like a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. It was on a Friday when they took our cards, but we were going to a tournament like that next day on Saturday. So like we really needed to get our cards back. So we spent like all after school like trying to like see if we can borrow money from people. And we basically were only able to get enough to like pay for one set of cards. Like I think we ended up getting like 12 or 13 bucks. So what we ended up doing was like just taking that, like we told one of us to go to the counselor and tell them that like one person owned all the decks, so we could get like all of our cards back and then go to the tournament the next day with all of our cards. I didn't get in trouble. The teacher didn't care that much. In my Spanish 11 class, she will get pretty mad. Spanish 11? Holy crap. 11? So is that counting from, like, when you, like, the first Spanish class you would... Spanish 11? You've taken 11 Spanish classes? Is that what that means? Holy crap. Grade 11th. Okay, I got you. I was about to say, dude, holy crap. Here's a question for everyone. What's the most amount of trouble you've gotten in at school?
The light bill is now yours.
I'm sorry? I turned it on when I got home. Man, I remember being good at French in year 9 in high school. Are you still good? French is the language of Twi'leks. Running in halls in middle school was a big one. They do not like it at all. I printed 1,000 pics of my principal and posted them everywhere. Why? That's so random. Jay, what's your favorite ship from Rogue One? Definitely the Ewing. Zeta class is a close second, though. Spencer says he was reading. You got in trouble at school for reading? Imagine that. Creed says he got into fights with people. Jeez, man. Over what? Was it over girls? Please tell me it was over girls. I said Merry Christmas in school and a teacher had to talk with me. Drink Tea says, I had never got in trouble before the second half of the year. Then it all went to yeet, which might seem good, but wasn't. Almost got suspended, bro. What did you do? John Cena says, I punished myself in 6th grade because I snitched on a friend. I went to lunch detention for 2 weeks because I felt so bad. Wait, so you, like, willingly went to lunch detention? No one asked, like, what are you doing here? Creed, why were you such an angry boyo? I snuck out of class and the teacher found me in the cafeteria. Were you meeting your girlfriend, Drink Tea? Be honest. I already know what you were doing. I willingly went and no one asked. Wow, that's so... I mean, I would feel bad for snitching on a friend too, but you won't catch me turning myself in for snitching on my friend. Come on, bro. Ryan says, I think in kindergarten I went to the principal's office for kicking a kid on the playground. Only time I ever got in trouble. Is that really the only time you've ever gotten in trouble at school in your life? You were raised well. I'm so proud. Just anger issues. I was kind of like my brother when he was in high school, but not as bad. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're calm now. You went through your Anakin Skywalker phase. I was well behaved. No, you're just good at not getting caught. All you needed was that one lesson of getting sent to the principal's office in kindergarten, and after that, it set you straight. You went in there, you told that principal, you won't get any more problems out of me. What about embarrassing stories? Embarrassing stories are difficult. Nothing really comes to mind. Like, if something comes to my mind, I'll definitely tell it, but I can't think about it. You see all the comments on Lego's IG post from today. Yes, dude, that was freaking dope. The message is getting out there. Hopefully they'll comply. I remember getting to a fight for saying your mom as a joke. I can only imagine how, like, over the history of time, how many fights have began over your mom. Your mama. I went willingly and got asked, who are you here for? And I said, I have nothing better to do. Wow. You know you're a good kid when you go to detention because you're bored. I once helped mock a presidential election by campaigning for the third party. Teacher got mad at me. I went so overboard. The third party won by over 60%. What? You guys are crazy. Curtis, that sounds awful. Here, I have an embarrassing story. This isn't really embarrassing for me. It's embarrassing for the kid it happened to. But I remember once when I think I was in like 3rd grade. One of the kids in my class peed on himself. And the teacher... So we wouldn't be mean to him. I guess the teacher made us all, like, go hug him. So yeah. That's what happened. It was so awkward, like, because that was like, I mean, we were in the 3rd grade. We didn't really hug each other very much to begin with, but the teacher decided to make us hug the pee kid. Like, I get why she did it, but like, at the time, it was just so weird. John Cena says, the most trouble I've been in was from my parents. I made awful grades from 9th and 10th, but they set me straight, been a 4.0 student ever since. You guys are such good kids. Wow. I feel like I got in trouble for, like, little stuff in high school. Never anything huge, though. Like, I get in trouble for, like, talking in class or whatever. No, I do not still know that kid. Once a dude made my nose bleed, but I didn't snitch. Like, he hit you? I hope you made his bleed more. What's up, Mr. Awesome's Animations? High school for me was wild, but college was wacky. You got in trouble in college. I feel like it's very difficult to get, like, in college you end up getting more into, like, legal trouble than, like, actual trouble. Like, worst case in college, like, if you had, like, talking during lecture, the professor just asked you to leave, and then, you know, you just show back up the next day. What's up, W Productions? I didn't get in trouble at all in college. I mean, weird things me and my friends have done. Oh, okay, I feel you. Here's the story. I remember this one time. So, we were in PE class, but, like, I don't know why they just asked us to do this. So, in PE, they asked us all to sit in a circle. And I kid you not, this was our assignment. Our assignment was to go around the circle. And the point was, first we went around and they asked everyone to insult everyone to your right and then go back around, but you have to say something nice to everyone to your left. Basically meaning, like, you have to say something nice to the person who just insulted you. So you can imagine how excited some of the kids were, like, to literally be given permission to say something mean to another student. But I remember when we were going around, this one kid was sitting next to this girl who was, like, overweight, and he looked at her and he was like, "You're so fat, you got stuck in the Grand Canyon." And she started crying. So they asked us to stop playing that game. And I was just thinking, like, under what circumstance would that have actually gone well? Like, Like, why would you ask a bunch of elementary school kids to insult each other? But yeah, that was both funny and sad. Yeah, exactly, Sita. Like, I went to a pretty messed up elementary school, I'll say. Like, thinking back on that, like, that would never fly in today's world. Like, one time I went to the Asda supermarket, which was up the road, our college. We got chicken, like a full roast chicken, and ate it in our classroom with plastic forks. Jeez. What's up, Luis Gonzalez? I hope you're doing well as well. Drink tea, why are you spazzing out, bro? Drink tea, do you act like this around your girlfriend? I bet you try to act like really cool around your girlfriend, right? Oh, here's another story from elementary school, and it's actually with that same girl. So we had like a little segment in gym class where we all had to like race each other. We had to like relay race. So basically, like, two kids would like run around our playground, and they'd come back, and the next two kids would start. So yeah, it was basically a relay race. But I remember this one time, like, the two girls were at the front. One of them was, like, the overweight girl from the previous story. But then the other one was just some other girl. And I guess they were, like, friends. And, like, they had both agreed, like, oh, we're just going to, like, walk our race because we don't want to do this. And, like, they were telling us, oh, we're going to walk. We're not going to actually, like, race because they didn't want to have to run. But, like, literally the minute the race starts, the skinnier girl just takes off running, and then the other girl is standing there like, what the heck? So of course, like, she's not catching up to her, and the other girl like runs around and like laughs her. Like, it was so embarrassing. After like they had agreed, oh, we're both gonna like walk this race, and then her friend just burns off on her. That's why I had trust issues after that. Like, low key. Where are those freaking... Oh. What's up, Tan Bricks? Drink tea, why did that dude hit you? Curtis says, in physical ed, I'm not reading that. What's up, Bomb Squad Productions? Commander Creed says, I was a loser in primary school and high school, but in college I did game design, so we were all losers. That's the goal in life, surround yourself with people who are equally as loserish as you are. Wait, so for you, is primary school like elementary and middle school? So is primary school basically everything before high school? It says, because I rapped something that he didn't like, things happen, I guess. Bro, next time somebody punches you, I want you to lay him out. I can't have nobody disrespecting my boy Drink Tizzy. Bro, if I knew that somebody hit you, I would have flown to Peru myself and beat him up. I can imagine the news story now. Lego YouTuber in trouble for beating up young child. Yeah, I think our education goes nursery, primary school, high school, college, university. Okay, interesting. For us, it goes elementary school. Well, it depends. So we have what's called preschool, but you're not really required to go. It's basically if you want your kid to get like a head start. But it goes elementary school, middle school, high school, and then college/university, depending on like what program you go into. Leffen user beats up elementary kid. Bro, I don't use Leffen. Could we hear a little cold like Hoth? I don't really feel like singing it, to be quite honest. Jay, do you think the original Star Wars 456 on VHS is worth anything to try to sell? Probably not. I mean, you can try though. Go for it. A kid stole my Luke Skywalker pilot uniform Lego figure. I told on him and didn't get it back. Dude, that's annoying. If someone stole my Lego, we would have to fight. What's up, King of Blocks? There's also sixth form, which you can do instead of college. I don't really know anything about it. That sounds very scary. I'm going to sixth form. You fool. This isn't even my final form. This is my sixth form. What's up, Lonely Tent? When I brought Lego to school, I had all the minifigs for my 2008 Battle Pack stolen. Jeez. I can fortunately say I've never actually had any of my Legos stolen, thankfully. The only thing that did happen is when I was younger, I left one of my minifigures at my friend's house and his dog ate it. It was that light up Mace Windu too. I was pretty upset about that. But I recently bought another one, so all is well. I remember trading a Clone Wars Ahsoka figure from the Y-Wing set for a Wookiee. Aw. Why would you do that? Hey, what's up, Stormy? It says, can I have a full version of the 501st Rat, please? It doesn't exist yet, but it will at some point. When's the next update for the Star Wars minifig collection? I have no idea. I've been really... most of my money goes to Vardos, so I can't really commit to that at the moment. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm trying my hardest, guys. I promise. I promise. Might have already answered this, but what do you think of the Battlefront 2 Geonosis update? So I still haven't played it, unfortunately, but as soon as I play it, I'll give you guys my thoughts on it. Stormy, I'm so glad you're here. It brings warm feelings to my heart. Bomb Squad, that is basically stop motions in a nutshell. I am going to do a full version of the 501st rap, though. So have no fear, boyos. I love the update, not worth a year's wait, though. Talking about Battlefront 2, I presume. Yeah, it'd be great if we could just get all these things when the game first comes out. That'd be great. Only thing I don't really like, though, is that it comes with Episode 3 Obi-Wan. Jay, have you read a full-blown fight? No, not really. I had some scuffles in elementary school, but nothing really since then. I don't really agree with fighting. Fighting is dumb. Don't fight. If you can help it, don't fight. There's no reason. It's a waste of your time. That's my advice to you guys today. Don't fight. Fallout 76 or Red Dead 2. I'm not really a huge gamer, but I actually have Red Dead 2. I do not have Fallout 76, so I guess by default, Red Dead. Rude Dude Redemption 2. Am I the only one who wants Phase 2 Bomb Squad troopers? I don't really care for the Bomb Squad troopers, to be honest. If you were to do a Battle of Geonosis or in a mock, would you do the arena or more of an open battle? I would do both. If I had to pick one, I would go with the open battle, but I would love to do both. You need to come to my crib to see my mini Hubble telescope. Yeah, I do need to do that. I totally forgot that you had that. I'll pull up as soon as this weather isn't awful. Geonosis mock, where it's 16 by 16 base plate with brown and dark tan tiles for landscaping, a couple of Geonosians spread about. Bomb Squad Production says he lost his Newt Gunray figure. Did you lose the, like, Episode 3 version or the Clone Wars version? Clone Wars version is... so... That wouldn't be too sad. But the movie version, that would bring cold feelings to my heart. When are we getting Cold Like Hoffman spinoff called Hot Like Mustafar? It's a good question. I don't know. Hey, David's like almost done with his crate. Alright, cut him some slack. Appreciate that, Brick Boy Builder 18 animations. What am I building after Vardos? That's a secret. That's a bigger secret than Ray's family. What class of ship is the Corvus? Will anyone know? It's a Raider class Corvette. Should I redo that scene, Creed? If you tell me I should do it, I'll do it. Just give me the word, bro. Remember a few months ago about a set Third Down Under, you said Yoda's Hut, but I have Yoda's Hut now because of you. Oh, sweet. Do you like it? Oh, I screwed that up. Why does the Empire rarely use Corvettes? They like their big Star Destroyers and their teeny TIE Fighters. Not much in between. When are you going to have another stream with John Cena and Garrett, like the solo build stream? I'd like to do something like that for the new sets that come out. The January wave. So maybe we can organize a get-together so we can build some sets. think I'm actually going to go ahead and end the stream. I'm realizing LED's like starting to lag out more and more on me now, which happens whenever I stream using OBS and try to like have LED pulled up at the same time. So probably go ahead and close out the stream, and you guys will see how much I have done for the next update, which will be on Sunday. So that'll be super exciting. Hopefully I'll have a pretty good amount of progress done on it. Before I head out, I will show you guys what I have done. So it's not going to make a ton of sense because it's kind of like just bits and pieces of like the Corvus, like the bottom of it. But you guys get the gist. These are both parts of like the bottom, like the engines. So those kind of go like that. I have some little small sections, and then these are both go on the back of the Corvus. So like I said, it's not really self-explanatory, but once I get it all together, it'll make a ton more sense. But I certainly appreciate all you guys for hanging around with me, listening. Got to share some good high school stories. I'm glad that most of you have not been hit by a car in Commander Creed. I'm glad you have recovered from your accident. But yeah, bro, we do gotta get the game back together, Cena. So that's gonna finish up today's live stream, guys. Like I always say, if you like what I do, go ahead and support the video by smashing the like button. So actually go and do that. Hit the like button right now on this video. And if you're not subscribed already, make sure you support the channel by smashing the subscribe button. And of course, I'll be back again very soon.